Happy day, happy Monday to be exact. All Thing Healing Podcast. This morning, I want to share my biggest lessons from last week. Check it out. It's okay. Lesson number 1. It's okay not to be okay. I had a moment. Friday. I had a moment Saturday. And I allowed myself to cry and release. I heard a message that really just spoke to my heart and is what my soul needed. And my soul just did what it did. It needed to release some oxytocin. So that's what, when you cry, your body releases endorphins and oxytocins. And it's healthy. Crying is healthy. It's a release. And you feel so much better. And, I heard something about you just get tired of being strong. And I needed to hear that. I needed to hear that. I needed that reminder, and my body and my soul felt all of it. I was feeling all of the things, and I released it on a live video. I released it again. That night before, I released it then when I heard it. When I heard it again, I started talking about it. I felt it all over again. And instead of trying to stuff it down, I released it out. I let it go. You got to let those things go. The things that you're holding on to are not meant to be held on to. And it's okay not to be okay. Okay? So let it go. Number 2, strong people don't have to be strong all the time. That really ties into my first lesson. Strong people don't have to be strong all the time. It's okay to lean on others. There are other people who I can lean on. There are other people who I can go to. There are other people who I can talk to. A lot of times when you're the strong person, everybody comes to you. So you have to make sure you have somebody to go to yourself. Okay? Strong people need other strong people too. And strong people sometimes don't want to be strong. So they need other people that they can lean on. That's important. Number 3, I can only help people who want help. You can only help people who want the help. Some people just want to complain and talk about what somebody did. A lot of times what I see is a bunch of complaints. Well, you don't know this person, and my ex did this, and my ex did that, and this person did this, and this person did that. And it's like you cannot do anything with another person. You cannot control another person. The only person you can control is yourself. Emotional intelligence is the ability to understand your emotions and recognize and understand the emotions of others. Okay? And manage your emotions. That is emotional intelligence. Okay? We cannot change what somebody did. We cannot change who somebody is. We just cannot. It's just, don't even try it. I tried it. It don't work. Okay, there you go. Number 4, change comes from implementing the information you are receiving. So if you're taking in a bunch of information and you're not doing anything, nothing is going to change. The change comes from doing the work. Okay, you must do the work, and the work is uncomfortable. It is. A lot of people ask me all the time, how did you do this? How did you do that? I did the work. I did the uncomfortable work. I showed up even when I didn't want to show up. I am a servant leader. I serve, period. And I've been doing this for the past couple of years. They're just looking at the results. The results are just not coming in. Right? I was doing this in the dark when nobody was watching. Nobody. Right? I look at here. I started videos, doing live videos. Nobody showed up. Maybe one person, right? And even with those, sometimes people don't like live videos. They like to come back and watch it later so they can fast forward. And that's okay. All right. Nevertheless, it never stopped me. It never stopped me. If they don't watch now, they'll watch later. If they don't watch, then it's okay. Everybody ain't for you and you ain't for everybody. All right. Number 5. I can view things differently. I don't have to explain why I see things the way I see it. Right? A lot of times when I share stuff, and I'm going to tell you what I used to do. I used to be in a comment trying to prove myself, trying to explain myself, why I said this or why I shared this information. It's like, I just know it takes so much time to type those long paragraphs to somebody. It's just, why? What are you trying to prove? I have nothing to prove, hide, or defend. I share things because they resonate with me. And they might not resonate with somebody else the way they resonate with me. And I'm okay with that. So now I release the thought that I have to be right. I release the thought that I have to explain myself and what I share and what I post. I don't. And once you let that go, oh my God, peace, my goodness. People share things, and I'm saying they're speaking from their perspective. They're speaking from their experience, right? We all wear different lenses based on what we have experienced and seen throughout our lives. I don't expect anybody to see things exactly the way I see it. And I don't want anybody to expect me to see things exactly the way that they see it, because sometimes we don't. And it's okay to disagree, to agree to disagree respectfully. So now what I say, this is what I say. Thanks for being transparent, or thanks for sharing your perspective. That's it. That's all I say. I'm done. I'm complete. I made the post. I'm complete. After I posted, I'm complete with it. I'm not going to keep coming back and talking about what I posted, what I shared, and why I shared, and why I feel the way I feel. And that's just a waste of time. I don't have that kind of time to waste. Okay, we are looking here. It's downhill from that. It's downhill from now. We got a week, about 2 weeks left in this year. Stop being distracted. Okay, the distractions are really going to come now, because people are on the edge. Right? People are going through stuff. It's not the most wonderful time of the year for everybody. And so they're expressing themselves, whether you like it or not. Right? Sometimes what I post is not about what they're talking about, but I know that's what they're feeling. Right? Because you can ask people how they're doing, and they're going to tell you what they feel. Excuse me. So what they're sharing is what they're feeling, and their feelings are valid. Everybody's feelings are valid. They are. And people express them differently, and that's okay. So I'm just aware and mindful of that. Not trying to be right, not trying to prove myself right. I shared it because I care. I shared it because it's how I feel. I shared it because I once experienced this. I shared it because this resonates with me. And it's not a right or wrong. It's just how I feel. And how you feel is valid. All right. So that's going to take the heat off of it. I'm telling you, because you'll go back and forth about, I don't even know what. It don't even make sense at this point. And I want to share something, because I am the certified hope dealer. Okay. Hope is in the valley. If you're in the valley right now, just know that hope is in the valley. Another thing I want to share, I just heard this morning. So I'm just really every time I hear the word hope, I'm writing it down so I can share on Saturdays. So this morning, I just heard it. Let me get it. Okay. No, I can't find what I'm looking for. Okay. Here it is. Okay, I got it. Hope is the faith based expectation and anticipation of the manifestation of something God promised. Let me say that again. Hope is the faith based expectation and anticipation of the manifestation of something God promised. I'm not expecting God to do what I say. I'm expecting God to do what he said. Exceedingly and abundantly all I ask for. He said he will give you exceedingly and abundantly all you ask for. That is where my hope is. My hope is not in me. My hope is not my hope is not in what I said. It's what he said. So I'm just giving him back, like you said you was going to do it. So pull up. What's up? That's it. That's all I wanted to share, y'all. That is all I wanted to share this morning. I hope you have an amazing day, an amazing week, and stay in peace. Do not let people come stealing your peace and your joy, because that belongs to you. All right? Don't give it away. Happy Monday.